How's it going? Otakumike here, back again with another manga haul for you guys today. I got a bunch of manga this time. I think I went a little overboard on my manga buying while in quarantine. I hope everybody's doing good and staying safe. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, throw a like, and don't forget to click that notification button. Anyways, let's get into this. Sorry to keep you guys waiting, because I know all you guys want to see is the manga instead of my pretty face. Alright, so let's get into this manga haul. I'll do the shonen stuff first. Let's do the shonen stuff first. So I picked up the rest of this series. I have the first 3 volumes already. I've read volume 1 and 2. I got this from a friend, Justy Hooked. Well, I got the first 3 volumes from Justy. But I picked up the rest of Hide and Closer. This is volume 4. Then we have volume 5 right there. Volume 6. And then last but not least, we have the final volume. We have volume 7. Ooh, there's a glare on the screen. Got volume 7 right there. If you don't know what this is about this guy. He receives a teddy bear, and the teddy bear has special powers, and it turns out the guy, I think he has like voodoo powers, if I remember correctly, and he fights like other like stuffed voodoo dolls or something like that. It's really insane. The teddy bear wears like a fedora, and he carries around like a chainsaw, and he smokes like chocolate cigars, which is hysterical. Actually, you can see he's smoking a cigar right there. But yeah, it was a fun little series. Oh, I never noticed that before. On the spine of the books, the little bear dresses up in little costumes. That's so freaking adorable. But yeah, go check this out. This is a very underrated shonen series. It's a lot of fun. Alright, now let's go with the omnibus. Let's go with the omnibuses I got. Hold on, I gotta pick it up. Okay, so I picked up Omnibus 2 of Elfen Lied, or Elfen Lied, however you want to call it. I like the covers on these. I like the colors. And then I picked up Omnibus 3 of Elfen Lied as well. Right there. So this is 4, 5, and 6, and this is 7, 8, and 9. They're pretty thick books. I have a love-hate relationship with Elfen Lied, just saying. I love it, and I also hate it at the exact same time. It's a pretty fucked up series. It's about these girls who have special powers. They're called Diclonians, and they have these invisible arms, or invisible like tendrils that they can like cut people's heads off and stuff like that. It's a really weird series. I think number 3 is when we get to a lot of new stuff that wasn't in the anime. Because number 2 had a lot of stuff that it was in the anime. There was some stuff that wasn't, but a lot of it was in the original anime. So it's cool that we're getting new Elfen Lied or content basically. And then I think Omnibus 4 comes out soon, in like a couple months, I want to say. And then that's the end of Elfen Lied, and I can stop collecting this. I feel like I'm a glutton for punishment sometimes when it comes to the, like, I don't know. There's something about this series that I can't put down, but then I also kind of hate the series because it puts the characters in such horrible scenarios, and I don't like it when they get put in too horrible scenarios, like, it's just a little depressing sometimes. But yeah, I picked up Elfen Lied. There you go. So the next manga I got is also kind of an omnibus. I think there's like 7 volumes in this, but the volumes are very short. This was a reprint of an old Dark Horse series. I got it, 1, because of the cover, and 2, because of the name. It's called What's Michael, and this is the Fat Cat Collection Volume 1. I think there's a Volume 2 coming out soon. I think in like a couple months, but it's just, I think it's just like a slice of life cat manga. I don't know much about it. I picked it up on a whim. It looks like a lot of fun. I flipped through it. Kind of looks like Garfield. Like a Japanese Garfield, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I picked this up. This is a pretty heavy book. I didn't realize how heavy it was going to be. But actually, the paper quality is actually really nice. I like it. So yeah, I picked up Omnibus or Collection 1 of What's Michael. Alright, so this next manga that I got, man, this manga takes so long for it to come out. It's crazy how long it takes for this to come out. Even though the manga does do a popular series, another series, but they also do Monster Musume. This is 12 Beast. I picked up volume 7. It's a pretty fun little book. It's about this guy who's a gamer slash ninja who gets taken to another world filled with monster girls, and he has to fight robots and stuff with the monster girls. It's a pretty fun little series. Lots of action, lots of comedy, lots of boobies. Just saying. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. But man, this series takes so long to come out. But yeah, we got number 7 right there. There's right there. Yeah, next one. The next book I picked up, or manga I picked up, is No Gun's Life, Volume 4. It's a cyberpunk noir detective story about this guy who's a robot and he has a gun for a head. This is one nobody really truly talks about. Volume 2 was a little all over the place a little bit, but I felt like it picked up with Volume 3, and hopefully it still keeps going with Volume 4, just saying. This is one nobody really talks about, but it's a lot of fun when it comes to manga. I mean, look at that. He's got a gun for a head. I mean, come on. How can you not go with a gun for a head, I guess you could say. And then I picked up Volume 2 of Reincarnated as a Sword. Obviously, the title tells you everything you need to know. Reincarnated as a Sword. This is the manga version, and there is also a light novel. It's about a guy who gets reincarnated as a sword. Turns out he can't do much without having a wielder, so he gets this cat girl who used to be a slave to basically, they go around and they fight evil and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. A lot of people don't really talk about this series either. A lot of people don't talk about a lot of the series that I get. But it's a lot of fun. Next, we have a new manga that just came out. It's called The New Gate. I just did a first impressions video on it. I thought it was so-so in my video. Go check out the video for all the details. But in layman's terms, or just the gist of it, it's about a guy who is trapped in an MMO, beats the MMO, and is about to get out, and then gets transported 500 years into the future of said game. It's not bad, but, I hope Volume 2 gets better. Just saying. Then we have Volume 5 of Wonderland. This is a series nobody talks about as well. But it's about a whole town. Everybody in the town gets shrunken down to doll size, and they have to figure out how exactly do they get out of this situation with one, the animals trying to kill them, but as well as the government trying to quiet things and not let things get known to most of the populace, basically. But yeah, we got Volume 5. This ends soon with 6 volumes, so I hope the ending sticks to landing. But it's been a really good series. Don't let the cover deceive you, because it's not about Alice in Wonderland. So next we have a twofer on this manga haul, well, which normally doesn't happen. So I picked up Skeleton Knight in Another World. This is about a guy who gets stuck in a video game as his character, which was a Skeleton Knight. It's a pretty fun little series. It's like Overlord, but better than Overlord. It's more funny, and he actually plays the hero. But it's also based on a light novel. There's so much glare. And then, it just so happened, to get another volume of Volume 3. Because I accidentally bought 2 volumes. So one of these volumes is going to go into a manga giveaway. I can't believe I did that. But hey, somebody's getting a free manga out of it, you know. Sometimes you make mistakes when it comes to buying manga. Next, we have one of my favorite shonen series of all time. We have Worlds and Harem Volume 8. This is a fun, interesting series about this world where these guys wake up from cryo freeze, and it turns out all the men are dead, wiped out from a virus, and they have to, well, slowly they have to repopulate the world because, you know, things aren't looking so good. And it's like these 5 guys. Each one wakes up at a different time. We actually just got a new guy in this book, and how the new world basically affects them. You know, like, because some people just want to have a kid to raise their status and get more money, you know. And one of the guys just wants to figure out how to get rid of the virus altogether. And then another guy is going through like a crisis of depression because he can't see his kids. He fathered these children, and now he can't even see them. You know, how does that affect somebody, you know? But this is a really good series. You know, if you get past all the boobies, it's really good. It's really good. Next, we have the spinoff to one of my favorite isekais, Rising of the Shield Hero. We have Reprise of the Spear Hero, Volume 2. This is a lot of fun. It's about the Spear Hero time traveling and basically having a Groundhog Day effect on himself because he died. Spoilers, he dies at one point. And he gets transported to the beginning of the game, and he has to constantly relive the early experiences of his so-called shitty existence because he's a horrible person in the original story. In the original story, he's terrible. The next we have Gigant Volume 1. This is written and drawn by the man who did Gantz and Inuyashiki. It's about a guy who is a budding filmmaker who meets a porn star in his neighborhood. They become fast friends, and then the porn star gets the ability to grow ginormous, like Giant Man, basically. It's an interesting first volume of the series. I'm going to pick up the rest of it. It's a lot of fun. If you're looking for some sci-fi action or sci-fi manga, it's not a bad choice to get. Then we have the prequel series to Mushoku Tensei. Tensei. It's Mushoku Tensei, Roxy Gets Serious. This is all about Roxy in her early adventures as a child. And because in the main series she's an adult, and she basically it's basically her journey to basically become this grand wizard or warlock, basically. It's a lot of fun. I really truly enjoy this series. All the series, basically. So next we have Volume 10 of To the Abandoned Sacred Beast. This is a fun series. This is also created by the people who did Tales of Wedding Rings. This is about a fictitious, I would say, North America set post Civil War, the North one, I believe, and they used magic to create people who turned into like horrific looking monsters. And one of the guys who was part of this special division named Hank makes it his mission to basically kill everybody who basically gave into their beastly natures. It's a really interesting series. It's a lot of fun. Go check it out. It's also an anime. Then, next we have Reborn as a Polar Bear, Volume 3. We talked about this on the Otaku Dad cast, did a whole episode about this series. It's a lot of fun. About a guy who gets reincarnated as a polar bear and helps defend the forest from evil people and protects these nice little werewolf girls. Little werewolf girls right there, you know. It's a fun series. Shit gets real in Volume 3, just saying. The next we have Volume 1 of Raw Hero. This is made by the creator of Prison School. It's about this guy who doesn't have a job. I did a video about it, so go check out the video. But he has to infiltrate this super villain organization in disguise, basically, and get information about this organization and whatnot. It's an interesting series. It's an interesting take on the superhero genre as a whole, in my opinion. Then, last but not least, we have a really good series. We have Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolts, Volume 7. We have Volume 8. And then, last but not least, we have Volume 9 to round out the haul. If you don't know what this is a offshoot of the Mobile Suit Gundam series, the main series. It's really good. I really enjoy it. It kind of sticks to itself, and story-wise, you don't have to know much about the Gundam series as a whole to enjoy Gundam Thunderbolts. It's a lot of fun. Artwork is amazing, and this is a series not a lot of people talk about. But that's the end of my haul. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm otakumike. Remember to subscribe, click that notification button, and throw that like. Comment down below, are you picking up any of these titles? Or you plan on picking up any of these titles? Let me know. Peace out.